Farnham sadly seems to be making the top 10 list for every polluted town when you read on the newspapers.
Do something about it, basically.
I do think it's bad that so many lorries, because we've got so much construction around here, so many lorries come through the town.
There's no doubt it's getting worse. It's not the Farnham that I knew 30 years ago when I first moved here.
Why hasn't anything happened in 15 years?
Yeah.
Because it's just getting worse. Each year it must be getting worse.
I think it's a great shame. I think Farnham's still a lovely centre.
If other towns manage to do it and manage to not be as polluted as Farnham, why do we need to be?
It's a real shame that for kids to get real fresh air, they probably have to get in the car now, which is also sad, or cycle up to Alice Holt. And when they go to Alice Holt, that's the nearest we can give them to fresh air. Gostrey Meadows is tremendous, but it's never lost on me that there's cars circling around Gostrey Meadows all the time. Looks fabulous in the summer, but we've still got terrible levels of traffic pollution.
I would think the majority of people, if they knew that that was the case, well, they might not, but I would say the majority of people would actually think about it.
Do something about it.
And you only have to queue coming down Castle Street with your windows up sometimes.
So something has to happen.
My personal take on it is that they look at the figures and they disseminate which bits are easy to understand, which bits suit what they want to tell, and they don't ignore objective studies. And I think that's probably the same of a lot of pollution studies. Some of the figures can be manipulated. What do they say? There's lies, damn lies, and statistics, don't they?
And I think also if public knowledge, if a lot more people, if that went out, then a lot more people would be very concerned.
I would say to Mr Hunt that it probably needs to be in Farnham Town most days a week rather than just one grandiose appearance now and again to glad hand with the local people. Come and breathe in. I can smell the bus now. I'm talking to you at a bus stop and I can smell the bus now. So, Mr Hunt, if you mean it, then please come and have a smell every day of the week, and you can hardly breathe down here sometimes. Anyway, I'm off to get a face mask.
Well, I would say to Waverley in particular, and Surrey County Council, that they do need to get on and do something about it, because it's a lovely town. We're having more and more building which they have agreed to. Waverley we're getting saturated by new houses, and every house these days has at least 2 cars, if not more. And as you can see today, this is a Monday morning, not a particularly busy day. I know it's half term, but it is endless, just endless.
Farnham's becoming increasingly congested. We've got years of building work, definitely. The only sure thing about building work is it'll take longer and cost more. Farnham, sadly, is going to be quite a difficult place to live for the foreseeable time, I think.
It's shaming that we are so polluted in Farnham.